Drone strike cripples Saudi Arabia's air defense shield, exposing vulnerabilities in critical regional surveillance networks. Key radar node at Al-Qaysumah airport reportedly destroyed by Iranian drone, neutralizing strategic asset effectively. Long-range early warning backbone now silenced, compromising Saudi Arabia's comprehensive aerial threat monitoring capability. Detection windows shrink dramatically, compressing reaction time for Patriot interceptors and fighter aircraft scrambles. US intelligence acknowledges Trump's war failed to alter Iran's resilient military posture as defenses crumble regionally. A suspected Iranian drone strike may have neutralized a critical radar installation in Saudi Arabia, potentially creating a surveillance blind spot that compromises regional early warning networks. Satellite imagery points to the destruction of a US-manufactured AN/FPS-117 radar from a presumed Iranian drone operation, heightening concerns over gaps in airspace monitoring capabilities. This development coincides with Mujtaba Khamenei's appointment of former Revolutionary Guards commander Mohsen Rezai as his military advisor, signaling structured leadership continuity within Iran's defense establishment. The strike at Al-Qaysumah has sparked apprehensions regarding a prospective detection void, according to Defense Security Asia, affecting integrated defense postures across the Gulf region. The radar served as an essential early warning node, tasked with identifying incoming aircraft, cruise missiles, and drones at extended ranges for timely response coordination. Its reported neutralization could impair the kingdom's cohesive integrated air defense framework, necessitating reliance on alternative surveillance assets with varying effectiveness. Saudi Arabia's backbone for long-range airspace monitoring capability provides comprehensive radar coverage across vast regional airspace. System integrates seamlessly into Gulf cooperation and NATO air defense architectures, enabling coordinated threat response protocols. Technology facilitates early threat detection well before hostile aircraft or missiles penetrate defended national airspace boundaries. Platform enables precise interceptor queuing for Patriot missile batteries and rapid fighter aircraft launch sequences. Fixed infrastructure cannot relocate quickly under combat conditions, positioning it as prime high-value strategic target. Network links directly to central command centers, AWACS surveillance aircraft, and layered surface-to-air missile batteries. Coverage spans critical approaches from Iraq, Kuwait, Iran, and northern Gulf maritime sectors comprehensively. Should the strike be verified, it would significantly shorten reaction timelines for air defense units, compressing decision-making cycles in high-threat environments. Al-Qaysumah's strategic location near principal Gulf air corridors, oil infrastructure, and military installations amplifies the implications of any radar outage. Absence of this forward-positioned node may delay threat detection until closer proximity to protected assets, thereby eroding the critical time buffer for intercepts. Consequently, the available window to scramble fighter jets or activate surface-to-air interceptors would narrow, challenging operational responsiveness. Saudi air defenses might now depend more heavily on secondary radar installations featuring comparatively limited detection ranges and coverage envelopes. These events align with the IRGC's enhanced oversight in Iran, paralleled by US intelligence acknowledgements of the regime's enduring stability under pressure. US intel assessments reveal that despite weeks of sustained strikes, Iran has consolidated its authority, as detailed in a Washington Post analysis. Officials informed the Washington Post that the regime appears set to persist in the near term, potentially hardening its internal policies and structures. At its foundation lies the IRGC, wielding substantial control over political, military, and domestic decision-making apparatuses nationwide. Even accounting for personnel losses, intelligence evaluations find minimal indicators of imminent regime collapse, pointing to institutional robustness. Rather, observers note the governance model is evolving adaptively, with leadership leaning more on security apparatuses for stability and continuity. US projections outline a post-conflict landscape featuring a more unified, IRGC-led centralized authority emphasizing defensive priorities. Pre-war advisories from US intel emphasized military measures alone were improbable to dislodge the regime, forecasting inherent resilience. Trump was briefed that conflict engagements were likely empowering hardliners over diminishing their influence, according to Washington Post sources. Such insights contrast claims by the US and Israel of major damage to Iran's assets, including the death of Khamenei, amid ongoing operational realities.